What's your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I didn't think there was a great deal in the match. I thought Stirling Albion were on top in the first half. I thought we were on top in the second half. I thought the effort of the players was fantastic. What they've gave us in the last week, it's been a really difficult week, as it has been for Stirling. 3 games in a week, but the players were still going at the end. We still looked a team that was more likely to go and get the next goal, and that's a credit to their fitness. Obviously, there's 1 or 2 things that we need to try and address, but in the main, the players have put in another good performance.
After being defensively strong against tough oppositions, it must be agitating to concede so early today.
Yes, listen, sometimes that can happen. You can lose an early goal. I think it's how you respond. To be fair, it gave Stirling a little bit of a lift to put us on the back foot, and they deservedly went 2 in front. I think what we done well was then we sort of weathered it and we got a goal just before half time. But I thought in the second half, there was only I can't really remember them troubling Darren. It looked like us that was going to go and get the equaliser. So as I say, credit to the players for that. They keep going. There's a lot of positives that we've taken in the first week, and obviously there's stuff that we need to work on. But the biggest thing that we've had there is that we've had a lot of players playing out of position. Picking up a couple of little injuries just due to the demand of the games. 3 games in a week for a part-time club. And you're not allowed to play trialists. It's very difficult because I don't know any part-time club that have got their squad sorted by the 15th of July, and so you're having to go with who you've already got signed. It puts a big workload on them, and we've picked up a couple of little niggly injuries, nothing too serious, but it's keeping players out here and there, and it's then meaning that other people are having to go and play in other positions, and that doesn't help neither. For example, Gregor only got back his honeymoon for Australia. He'd been away 2.5 weeks, got back last night, and's had to come on and play 70 minutes. So, and I don't want to just go and get people for the sake of getting people, just so we've got people to sit on the bench or that. So we'll just see what we've got available for Tuesday. Obviously we're going again, 4th game in 10 days. It's got to be another difficult ask of the players, but we need to just see what we've got and try and put a team on the pitch to go and get a victory, because what I said to the players is we don't want to get in a habit of losing games. All the games that we've played have been very close. They could have gone either way, and I include the St Johnstone game in that. We won it, but we could easily have lost it. Could have been a draw. Ayr United, we could have won it, could have been a draw. I think today could have been a draw. So all the games have been very evenly balanced, and we just need to make sure that when it is fine margins, that it's going on to our side rather than the opposition.
You were talking about injuries just there. Aidan Lynch went off with 15 minutes. How's he looking? Yeah,
he felt his groin a little bit, but he thought he'd be okay to start. He felt after Tuesday's game, wanted to start, but he just felt it tighten up, so he didn't want to take any risks. Nat's the same, felt his hamstring a little bit. We just took him off really to protect him. Obviously we're without Kinley, big Matt Aiken, we're without him for his bang the other night. So we've got 3 or 4 injuries that, as I say, they're not long term, but whether they'll be back for Tuesday or not, I'm not too sure.
Finally on Tuesday, game against Albion, how are you looking to approach that?
Well, listen, it's very difficult to actually plan a team, because I have to actually see who's fit to play. Once I know what personnel is going to be fit to play, then I'll try and pick the formation that's best to suit the personnel that's available. We are actively looking to try and strengthen the squad. We always wanted to have said that. We wanted to run with a smaller squad. But just now, there's not been anybody that we feel's going to strengthen the squad, and I don't want to bring players in just for the sake of having numbers in that aren't going to add anything. So if that means that we need to run with 1 sub or whatever it is on Tuesday, that's what we need to do. Unfortunately, we can't get out the group now. But what we want to do is we want to try and finish the group on a high, because it's been, I think in the main, there's been a lot of positives. We obviously don't like losing, we don't want to lose, but I think there's been a lot of positives in a very hard group. I think we've acquitted ourselves well in the 3 games, but there's just a couple of things that we need to brush up on moving into the league campaign. And now for us, it's getting through Tuesday, trying to get a positive result, and then focusing on the game against Forfar on the 5th.
Brilliant, Gary. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.